Epa, so if you welcome back to a brand new risk, get right into it. Holy shit, Navarrete just robbed the fuck out of your top rank, man. Top fucking rank. Fix your shit, man, because that was clearly a punch. That was a fucking punch. That was clearly a fucking punch. Like, it took some time, but you can clearly see in the replay that was a fucking punch. That cut was. I'm going a little rant. I'm gonna go in a little fucking rant, but let's talk about it. So, if you don't know, Navarrete was fighting Charly Suarez. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm just calling him Charly, right? Navarrete was fighting Charly. He was defending his 130 world champion belt, right? Now, there was an incident. And now, before we talk about the cut, let's talk about how the fight played out. Because I think it was a punch. I think it's confirmed. That was a punch. That wasn't cause of a headbutt. That was a fucking punch. And they even review it after. Top Rank, the commentator review it, and that was a punch. It was hard to look, right? In the beginning, you thought it was a headbutt. No, it was a punch. But let's talk about the fight. So, Navarrete, Charly start fighting. In the early rounds, yes, Navarrete was winning the early rounds. I agree with you. It was a good fight anyways. Like, the first 7 to 6 rounds, it was a great fight. Like, there was like, okay, bro, Top Rank, you put out great fights after that anyway fight, right? And now, however you want to call him, right? But of course, some shit had to happen. So again, Navarrete starting good, piecing up Charly. Charly is looking bad. Like you people are like, oh shit, Navarrete may knock his ass motherfucking out. Navarrete is looking great, but then boom, a left hook hits Navarrete, and he has a. Now I don't want to say a big ass cut, but he has a cut, a very bad cut, right? And the referee ruled it as a headbutt, that cut was caused from a headbutt. Now, if the referee was, again, that's why these boxing, like, don't you have people in this, like, in the studio, in the van, in the truck to check this, right? Like, because the referee, after that cut, ruled it a headbutt. He ruled that cut was caused by a headbutt. Now, if you don't know, if they ruled it that it was actually caused by a punch, it would have been TKO. If the referee would have stopped it, it would have been a TKO for Charly, because you can't just call off the fight after a cut. And second of all, after that cut, Charly was gaining momentum. It was looking like the fight was going to switch, because yes, Navarrete was winning the earlier round, but if you look at the scorecard, it was close. The scorecard was close. Navarrete was only winning by 1 or 2 rounds. And if the fight would have gone on, Charly was getting the advantage. That cut was really affecting Navarrete. And most likely, Charly would have got the win or even a TKO. Because again, Navarrete couldn't really see it. He kept getting pieced up by Charly. So if that fight would have went through, either 2 things would have happened. Either they would have stopped it because of cut, and that'd be either 2 things would happen. I think either they go to a scorecard or no, it'll go to TKO. Right? It'll be a TKO, and what's it called? Charly will win because you got the cut. You're the one who caused the cut, and if it's so bad, it's a TKO win for you, medical stoppage, right? Or they would have let the fight go on, and probably Charly would have won because again, he was getting pieced up. He was piecing up Navarrete, and he was already winning the rounds. Like, Navarrete was losing the later rounds. If you look at the scorecard again, the momentum was switching. Momentum is a real thing. It doesn't matter what sport it is. It doesn't matter if it's UFC, MMA, boxing, soccer. Momentum is real. And once you change the momentum, you're fucked up. You gotta find a way to stop it. And Navarrete couldn't stop Charly momentum, and he kept getting pieced up, right? And then of course the doctor went to the corner and stopped the fight. They went to the scorecards, and Navarrete won. Again, that's bullshit. Because again, referee said, yo, the reason why we're stopping it because the headbutt caused a fucking, what's it called? Call to call. We gotta stop it. We go to the scorecard. But it wasn't caused by the fucking headbutt. The reason why he got that cut was because fucking Charly landed a good ass left hook. And if he did, if they didn't call it a fucking headbutt, Charly would have most likely won because it would be a doctor stoppage, TKO's Charly. And it's just so fucking frustrating because this was a good fight. This was heading to a good fight, and can the fucking referee make a dumbass call? Now, I'm not trying to blame the referee because, again, it's hard to make the call in real time, but there should be reviews. There should be someone in the truck saying, oh yeah, tell the referee it wasn't a headbutt, it was a fucking punch. Like, what the fuck? Like, again, it's like when that Tank fight, when Tank went down and they didn't call it a fucking knockdown. Someone should have went to the referee like, no, it's a knockdown, and they should have went to both fighters, said, oh yeah, you're a thing. Like, they should make a rule that yes, you could change shit, right? You could change shit in the middle of the fight. If someone ruled not knockdown, but they went to video evidence and it is a knockdown, they should be able to change it. They should go to both fighters like, yo, that was a knockdown, and the other fighter, yes, you did knock him down, right? Am I crazy? Like, there should be video review and in-time changes for boxing. Again, like this, if a referee called a headbutt and you go back and it wasn't headbutt, in real time you should be able to change it. Like, oh yeah, bro, that cut you suffered was a headbutt, it's a punch, so if we stop the fight, he's gonna win. Or if it's a knockdown, if they don't call it a knockdown and it is a knockdown, again, people in the truck should say, oh yeah, tell the referee that was a knockdown. You go to both fighters, you did receive a knockdown, that was a knockdown, that's counted as a knockdown, you're down 10-8. Right? Like, there's no reason not to do it. Like, it makes no sense, and it's so fucking dumb, and why it's not a fucking rule. And it changed shit from happening again, from this fucking robbery, right? Now, man, it's just frustrating, right? Because it was going to be a good fight. And also, one thing that I'm mad about, right? Tim Tszyu versus Fundora. That cut that fucking Tim Tszyu suffered with, right? It wasn't by a punch. It was either an elbow. I think it was an elbow, right? And it was a horrible ass cut, right? And it kept just bleeding, and they did not stop the fight for that fight, right? It was a way worse cut that Navarrete suffered, right? And the reason why they stopped Navarrete fight, the referee, the doctor said, oh yeah, we can't stop the bleeding, so we're calling it. You couldn't stop the bleeding for Tim Tszyu. Do you not see all the pictures of fucking blood? It was a bloodbath. You had referee, like, what the fuck? So you don't stop the fight for Tim Tszyu versus Fundora. And if you would have stopped the fight, Tim Tszyu would have won that fight 100%. So you don't stop that fight, whereas clearly there's fucking 10 gallons of blood. It's 5 times more blood than Navarrete have it, right? You don't call that fight. But then you call this fight off? Because Navarrete, like, it's not even that bad of a fucking cut. Tim Tszyu had a worse cut, but no. We don't call that fight. Oh, you see that blood? The blood is good, bro. But this fight, you have like tiny blood. Yeah, we gotta call it, bro. We gotta call it because Navarrete's get his ass kicked. When you like, how, like, if all these commissioners hate that people call him corrupt, come on now. This doesn't look corrupt. Oh shit, Navarrete's getting his ass beat. Yo, call off the fight. Hey, yo, call off the... Like, come on, man. Like, you're like, yo, he's up. Call him before he goes down. Come on. It's just stupid, and it just fucked up the interrogation of the fucking boxing community, bro. This is the reason why we sometimes call boxing corrupt. This is why the casuals be calling boxing corrupt, because this shit like this. How you stop this fight, but don't stop it for Tim Tszyu versus Fundora, which I thought it should have been stopped, and it should have. So... man, I'm sorry I went in a little. I told you I'm just gonna go in a little rant because again, I truly believe I'm talking about more. If you want my full opinion about that dumbass decision, go check out my Fundora versus Tim Tszyu rematch video, right? But it should have been stopped. This fight shouldn't have been stopped. Okay, if you stop it, should have been TKO to Charly. Shouldn't have went to scorecard. Should have been TKO Charly. Charly should have won fair and square. Now, you fucked up. There should be a immediate rematch. No buts, no ends. Now, I don't know if the commission made a decision yet. I'm not sure, but there should be a immediate rematch. There should be a rematch. Okay? I don't know how long it's going to take, because remember, Navarrete gotta get that cut cleared up. He probably can't box for 2 months or a month and a half. So it probably gonna be late 2025 we go get the rematch, but it should happen. We should definitely, or fall. It should be fall or winter, right? But we should definitely get the rematch. No ifs, no buts, no nothing, bro. We should